check out this vacuum bag set. I'm going to run through kind of all the things it comes with, the features of them, and then I'll show you how to use it, and I'll demonstrate on some clothes I have here. So first and foremost, kind of the centerpiece is the vacuum itself. You get a USB-C charger in the little carry case. It's a nice little felt case, really soft to the touch. It's going to keep this nice and safe and protected. And you charge this with your USB-C. The vacuum sucks in through here and blows out the air from this side. For a vacuum that's so tiny and compact, it's actually really strong and relatively quiet compared to other ones I've seen in this kind of category. This comes with these two sets of bags, nicely packaged. I opened one here and I'll open it up and show you how the clothes kind of go inside. So in this one, you're gonna get 3 mediums, 3 larges, and 3 like extra larges. They call it extended. Sizes ranging from 20 by 16 all the way up to 24 by 20. The middle size, the large, is gonna be your 24 by 16. And then on this one, you get 2, 2, and 2. So you're getting a total of 5 of each size, so 15 bags. So you also get these little clips. These are gonna be able to go on to here where you snap it shut, and it kind of gives you a hand in getting it perfectly sealed and airtight. I just use my hands when I use these, so I don't really need these to close them, but if you do prefer it, then that's definitely an option. So let me get some of this out of the way. I'll open up this bag and show you how to use it with some clothing. So here we go, nice and open. And then here is what I'm going to put inside. Just a bunch of shorts and shirts. You kind of see the overall size of how these are when they're out in the open. Pop the bag open, lay it out. They have these nice big wide openings, so you're gonna be able to get your clothes or whatever you want to vacuum seal in there really easily without too much struggle. So just pop it open. Everything, it's much better if it's folded. Try to keep your things folded so then it'll compress to even a smaller size and you can get even more things in there. So once you've got your stuff pretty centered, it doesn't have to be centered, but I prefer it centered. It keeps it nice and easy to pack. You're gonna go ahead and seal this. This is where you could use the little red plastic tabs, but if you're comfortable using your fingers, you can do that. You just might wanna go over it a couple times to make sure it's completely airtight and completely sealed. And you kind of feel these little clips every time you go over them. So go over it nice and tight. Make sure everything is clipped in. There are 2 layers there to reinforce the airtight seal. And you also have markings along the bag that are gonna be your max fill lines. Try to stay within those to get the maximum amount of tightening. All right, so this part's super easy. All of the vacuum sections have this protector. You're gonna wanna throw those on before and after you vacuum all the air out. Drop this on, give it a little push to make a seal, and just tap the power button. Now this is gonna pull, you can kind of hear it, and you can see the vacuum seal pulling in action, tightening everything up. You could give it a little encouragement, but it's not needed. Once you see it's fully done, and no more air is coming out, you can kind of hear a change in the vacuum. Just hit the power button, pull it off. The little valve is gonna stop any air from leaking. You can throw this back on, and now you have a super small profile. I mean, compared to how it was when I showed you open, look how tiny that is. It's gonna be extremely space saving. It will also protect your clothes or whatever you're storing in here from dust, any bugs. If you're gonna keep this in a garage storage unit, it's gonna keep it fresh and separate from any of the elements and weather changes over time. Or if you're just using it to travel and pack, you're gonna be able to get a much smaller packable size for all your stuff. And with 15 bags, you could fit a ton of stuff in there. So absolutely love this setup. Use this for like everything, underbed storage, closet storage, long-term storage, and travel. It works for me, and it's super simple, easy to use, and really high build quality. These bags are nice and durable, super tough, and extremely light, so they pack down to essentially the smallest size that you could get. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Everybody should get these for all their storage and travel needs.